Oh, hello. Um, yes, I kind of just made this account like, I think yesterday. I just made this account yesterday. Just put all the anime in, which I guess this is just a bit of a disgust. Like, I am just explaining why I rated some of these, that score, I guess. Just be aware, I'm a bit biased towards some animes, so if most people probably don't agree on my this at all. So let's start with, I guess, just what the order goes in. And you got Fate Apocrypha, which eh, honestly, it was kind of, I guess it was fine. It's kind of fine, I guess. There's definitely some problems with it for me, but overall it's fine. I guess if you want to watch it, you definitely can. Fate Extra Last on. It's kind of average. Admittedly, it's a bit average. Hmm. There's not much more I can say about it. And then I'm gonna pile all these into like one thing because they're kind of in here for the same reason. Like from 3 to 8. Yeah. To begin with, I want to say I'm very biased towards Fate to Light, and also don't. And also, I'm not a freaking public. When I went into it, I had just made sure I kind of just ignore all the fan service they throw in. Like, if you ignore all that, then maybe you can actually enjoy it more. So the first season, it was good. I mean, there's not too much going on in it, I guess. But it was overall a standard, I guess. This second season, it was a bit I'm not really gonna explain because I feel like actually I don't think people are gonna watch this video anyway. So basically, we get a whole plot, basic anime plot, where you literally just find a copy of your main character. That's the simple way to put it. That's the simple. Season three would have been higher if like the first 7 episodes was just filler. So like if only the first 7 episodes weren't filler, then it probably would have been at least an 8. And then the third and the fourth season, really good to say the least. They cut down a bit on the fan service quite a lot. Like they cut down a lot and focus more on the plot, which I think is really nice. And there's also some other things which I don't really want to explain. I don't know how to explain it. So, and then there's the 2 movies. I I'm just gonna call this fake like rich nameless girl since that's what it translates. Can't admittedly I kind of wish this was better. Maybe if they didn't cut out some stuff, then maybe I would have rated higher. But it's still really good in my opinion. And then this, oh my god, this is amazing. You don't necessarily even have to watch Fate Night for this movie. because technically it's like the first, since this actually comes before all this. Like when it comes to story wise, it comes all before all of these, and it's a pretty amazing movie. Like seriously, if you're a Fate fan, then you'll definitely like it. The original Fate Stay Night 2006. It's mid, I guess average. I guess. It's probably just because of the animation. Of the animation. That's probably really just the only reason. And then I'm gonna put all these into one. Fate Stay Night Heaven's Feel, the movie trilogy. They're really good. Seriously, they're really good. The animation is just on point. Like seriously, go watch them. Well, although you probably understand it, but then watch them. Just and then how do I explain things? Wait, stay not unlimited like what? I would say it was already kind of good to start with, but the second half of it, aka the second season, got a lot better. And this second season also has probably my favorite anime OST of all time. So yeah, I kind of have to give it a bit. What Fate Zero? I prefer the style of it, but it's not bad either. It's also good, but maybe not to the extent of this. And oh boy, even I really wanted to place the first one a lot higher, but kind of realized something. Like the only thing that's really pushing that first season up is episode 19 and episode 25, I think, if I'm not wrong. Those are really the only two episodes that are pushing it up for me. The rest, I mean, that's good, but it's not as to the extent of those two. And admittedly, I probably would prefer to, the only reason I rate it low because I guess, I don't know, Mugen Train. Ah, oh boy, that fight, I'd say it's really good overall. It's through the. Alright, I'm also using the movie instead of the anime for this one. Mainly because I just prefer the movie over the anime. And that final fight scene, yeah, I gotta give it 9 for. And we got Entertainment District, which is just, oh my god, the animation. Like, we come to like the studio who worked on the animation for this is arguably their best work. So yeah, actually it's kind of just the animation alone I can push it up to that high. But also I guess the character that had been to, yeah, I think he did work really well with it. I actually didn't want even include these originally, but I just decided, you know what, if they're like the closest, if they're like the closest to the act to an actual anime in Pokemon, I guess I just gonna include it. It's the Pokemon XY and XYZ. They're both really good for Pokemon standards. Like these are arguably considered the best seasons of Pokemon, and they're also the best animated, I would say as well. The fights are probably also the best animated of the entire series, and they actually look more like an anime. So yeah, those are basically why they're so high. Also, Ashura Ninja, that one is specifically I like. And here we get to a bit of a controversial one. Sword Art Online. This is a controversial. First season was great for the first half, but the second half kind of dropped down. So it's an 8. It's still really good, but it's just the second half really dropped all down. Second season is a 10 mainly because of the second half. Because like the Mother's Rosaria, which is the second half of the season, it's mainly because of that. It's 10. The first half was fine. It was fine. It was good, I guess. I had no problems with the first half, but the second half really bumped it up. And I don't really want to specifically say why. Like, that character they include is arguably the most. Like, it's the most obsessed I've ever had on the character. The Sword Art Online movie, Ordinance Scale. It's kinda, like, I would say it's good, but it's not to anywhere to extend to this. It's a bit more average, I guess. Although, personally, I don't really think it's average. At third season, Alicization, my god. This is very controversial one for me. I don't really know what to feel. It's because of the fact that they kind of just went a direction out of nowhere, which, while yes, the animation is more like, it's more mature because of all the blood and all that. But overall, yeah, it's still good, but no, again, not the extent of the previous 2 seasons to me. But then we get to the fourth season, or which is apparently split into 2 parts for some reason. They have as a situation War of Underworld. First half was already really good to start with. Like they did really good on the first half, and then the second half is just I can't believe they decided to bomb it up. Like okay then. Alright, also you're gonna see the only anime that I've actually dropped. But I literally watched this like less than a week ago though, so it's that time I reincarnated as a slime. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's just basically like slime for the sake of it. It's it was it was fine. I didn't really have problems with it apart from being a bit weird about. And the only reason I dropped it is because I just wasn't interested in it by any means. Just wasn't interested in it, so I just dropped it. I mean, maybe I could consider watching it again sometimes, but honestly, I don't have the interest at all. And then, yeah, these 2 movies, Sword Online Progressive movies, I really want to watch this. I am very much looking forward to it because I've been told that they are amazing. No, not this one. This one hasn't come up. It's gonna come up this year. And yeah, so that's my opinions and explanations of the rating for all the anime I've watched. I I hope you guys are fine with this. Although most there's probably ain't even gonna be many people watching this, so I probably didn't have to make this video, but I just wanted to, I guess. So I hope you can accept my face. I hope I say it because I know how the shonen anime community is. And they're just gonna call anything mid. So like, yeah, they're just gonna call anything mid. So I should not even bother with that. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy and bye.